rumbling fuck, shake your tits and swing your dicks. Here's another Friday, so here's another balloon knot stimulating episode of your favorite internet sensation with libation, the Friday wrap-up. Before we get today's show kicked off, I want to tip my hat to today's libation. I needed something simple, something cold, something refreshing, so I'm going with a Yingling, can't get the jacket off, a Yingling original lager, because you know now that it's fall, we can put the light beers away. We're going to go to full bodies. I'm going to switch to Oktoberfest soon, but I wanted to clear out the Yingling original lagers, and I have it in my Village's koozie, courtesy of the president of the Friday Wrap, the president of the Florida chapter of the Friday Wrap-Up, Mr. C. So here you go. Azalu, to drink up and be somebody. Now, he was supposed to actually come up here. I don't know if it was last week, this week. I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. So, salud. Nothing like a cold Yingling to get the show kicked off right. Okay, what a fucking week. Well, so I want to start it off with the other day I'm going to work, and I'm coming down Franklin Avenue. And I almost fucking hit the guy in front of me. So I'm on Franklin Avenue. I don't know the side street, but there's like a Carvel there on the corner. And I saw a fat little Mexican midget on a scooter. Take a look at this. I'm not even fucking lying. Like, holy shit. This was like, I should have went and played the lotto that day. Like, this was like discovering plutonium by accident. How the fuck, I mean... I fucking couldn't stop laughing. This guy was like he was like maybe 3 feet tall on a good day. A fat little Mexican midget on a scooter. He barely cleared the fucking tire on the truck that he was stopped next to. Like, I want to find out where this fucking guy lives and like dress him up like a pumpkin and stick him on my fucking lawn for Halloween. So speaking of Halloween, nice little segue. Last week and the other day, I think it was Sunday, I went to Home Depot, and I wanted to get some Halloween lights. So while I was there, so I bought these 2 big fucking wheels of Halloween lights, and they had these like posable skeletons. So they're posable, like they're pose and stay skeletons, and there was this one skeleton, its fucking eyes, like it's got these LED lights in the eyes and they glow red, but the fucking skeleton face looked evil. And I'm looking at this thing, I'm like, that's fucking cool, I could put that on my porch. It was like $40, whatever the fuck, so I bought it. So now, I'm wheeling everything out to my truck. This fucking thing is life size. It's not small. It's actually taller than me. So I'm like, It's like I unfold the legs and everything, and I sit it on the back seat. So I turn around to grab more shit out of the cart, and some Haitian lady walks past. So I had the door open. So like this thing is just sitting there in the fucking seat like this, right? And this Haitian woman walks past. She goes, "Oh!" And at the same time, I hear a little. I swear to God, this woman shut her pants. She's "Oh!" and then fucking runs in the other direction. I couldn't stop laughing. So then the light bulb went off on my head. I'm like, "Oh, I can have fun with this." So I posed this thing in the back seat like this. It's like facing the window, like waving. So I'm driving down Hempstead Turnpike, and I stop at the light, and there's some guys like right next to me. So I roll the window down, and this fucking guy like just turns his head and goes, "Ah!" He almost hit the fucking car in front of him, scared the shit out of him. So I couldn't stop laughing. I'm driving up and down Hempstead Turnpike for about an hour, good hour and a half, just fucking with people. I can't tell you how many children I made cry that day. I pulled up to this girl. She screamed so fucking loud. She had the windows up. I heard her. The fucking people in the street heard her. For an hour and a half, about a good solid hour. I'm driving up and down fucking Hempstead Turnpike, just freaking people out with this thing. It's still in my truck, by the way. I think I might leave it there. I might have to go back to fucking Home Depot and buy a second one for my porch. I had to go home. I says, I'm gonna either get arrested or cause a fucking accident with this fucking skeleton in the goddamn backseat. Its face looks evil. Like, I will say this. Every so often, I forget he's back there. And I'll look in the rearview mirror and, like, it freaks me the fuck out. Like, I mean, it looks evil. Like, I mean, look at this fucking thing. It looks fucking evil. So, they pull up to the bar, right? And, one of the bars I hang out at. And so my friend and his wife are outside. I says, outside we're smoking. I say, Simone, you want to see something cool? She goes, what? I said, go open the back door of my truck. So she opens the back door. I thought she was going to shit. But, you know, karma always remembers your address. So, like, later on that night, we're inside the bar. And I don't know how it came up. She was like, oh, you like hot sauce? I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I like regular hot sauce, like normal fucking hot sauce, like Frank's, Tabasco, shit like that. This fucking woman's walking around carrying this fucking vial of hot sauce. Oh, try it. And everybody at the bar's going, no, you can't dare me to do shit, because I will do it. So, bottom line is, Colombian Kevin's Puerto Rican wife, Simone, tried to fucking murder me the other night, okay? Shut up, Simone. Makes me try this hot sauce. I put a little on my finger, you know, on this finger. I taste it. Holy shit. This shit will humble you. It's not even fucking hot sauce. It's devil juice. Okay, this is like dragon piss. Afterwards, I look at the bottle, it goes, flatline hot sauce at the end. That's how you know this stuff will kill you. I mean, I thought I was going to fucking die. I mean, seriously. I ran into the bathroom. I washed my hands good. I couldn't get the roof of my mouth was burning, the back of my throat. Now, my friend John, who's Haitian, he doesn't eat people's pets. Don't worry. Now, Haitian people are used to hot sauce. Like, I mean, I've had some Haitian hot sauce. That shit'll humble you. This stuff is like next level. So she said, go try it. And I looked at him like, don't do it, dude. He goes, how bad can it be? This son of a bitch turned fucking 4 shades of white. Now, as he's fucking like turning, like he's paling out. Now, mind you, I washed my fucking hands. I don't know. I'm talking. I touched my eye. So Simone tried to fucking murder me, and then I almost went blind. So I washed my hands and I touched my eye. My fucking eyeball started to burn. My eyelid swelled up. I mean, I look like fucking Quasimodo. This son of a bitch with this fucking hot sauce. Holy shit. It's not even hot sauce. Kevin, if you're listening, Kevin, sleep in a separate room. This shit'll make fire come out of your fucking nipples, okay? Your ass will turn into a fucking flamethrower. If you're sleeping in the same bed with her, she's liable to fart, because all women do this. You know, they're all dainty and shit. The second they fall asleep, everything relaxes on them. I mean, Kevin, you're going to get incinerated in the middle of the night. This woman's walking around the house. She can level the fucking house. She farts and sneezes at the same time. Two flames of firing out of her nipples, and her ass is going to turn into a bazooka. She's going to take out a wall and curtains all at the same fucking time. You understand me? This son of a bitch tried to murder everybody in the fucking bar with this hot sauce. Listen to me. Okay, if you like things spicy, you know what I mean? Like, I like a little heat. I mean, Calabrian chilies will fucking, like, you know, they'll make you see Jesus. But it's still like, you can still taste your food. Like, I like a little hot sauce, like a little Frank's, little Tabasco, something like that. This stuff was like fucking ridiculous. It was this capsaicin extract, which has no it was a shade of red I have never seen before. Like, this is like, if you exorcised the demon out of somebody and then melted it, this would be the color red that it would be. Like, I don't understand what's wrong. This woman has no soul. Like, and she's like taking, like, oh, this is nice. We were at the fucking beer garden, okay? It was like the Oktoberfest shit. She ruined 2 fags, you know, she ruined 2 fags nights. So there was these two fucking gay guys. One was fat, one was little. And she go, try this. So they try to play it off like, they're going to be tough. They disappeared for an hour and a half. Okay, they come back and they're all fucked up. I guarantee you that at the end of that night, one of their fucking tips was on fire and the other one's ass was turning into a fire-breathing dragon. Okay? I'm just... She ruined the gay couple. She tried to murder a Haitian. I almost went fucking blind because of this shit. Okay? These are my friends. Okay? This is why I'm the way I am. I just want you to know. Okay? My poor friend Colombian Kevin, I don't know what the hell he's gonna do with himself. Okay, she's gonna murder you. I mean, she's gonna sneak this shit into your fucking oatmeal in the morning. Outside of that, I told you guys last week I'm gonna be on the road. I'm fucking month. I'm the road warrior. So I just got back from Connecticut last night. So I went up Wednesday. Pretty tame, nothing fucking exciting. So I had to do a trade show on Thursday. So there was about 200 people. And I do this trade show every year. I don't think I did it last year for whatever reason. So basically, I'm locked in a room with 200 fucking liberals. I mean, there was 200 people there. And they were all fucking liberal Democrats. They had a state representative who was a fucking Democrat talker. I thought my fucking face was going to melt off. It takes a lot for me to hold my tongue. Like, it really does. I'm vibrating. I was like fucking enraged. The lady that works for me looks at me. She goes, "Holy shit, your head is turning purple." Like every fucking vein in my face was popped. Like I must have looked fucking homicidal. And she's like, "Do you want to go take a walk? You're gonna murder everybody in the fucking room." Like everybody was a fucking stone cold Kamala clit licking fucking liberal. Do you understand? Now, let me just paint the picture for you. I'm in a room with 200 fucking people, and I'm the only one who's fucking lucid and fucking clear thinking. Like, do you understand how bad that is? Like, when I'm the rational, lucid person, when I'm the only rational, lucid person in a room of 200 people, that means America has fucking problems, okay? Now, granted, I'm in Connecticut. They're all a little fucking special over there. But holy fucking shit. Like, I looked around this room and I'm like, I'm the only fucking sane individual here? That's a problem. That's an absolute fucking problem. 200 people, I'm the only fucking normal one in the room. I mean, this is what's normal, okay? So, all I kept thinking of was like a fucking 1980s slasher, like vampire movie. Like, when the fucking like vampire walks into the room, and the doors lock, everybody screams, the lights go out, the fangs come out, and then all of a sudden, like, if you're looking from the outside, you see blood splattering on the fucking windows, like a handprint, like, that, I wanted to murder every single person in this fucking room. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this was just... That's how you know we got problems. When I'm the fucking sane one in the room. Like, I was rocking back and forth because I bit a hole in my tongue. You see that? Like, I literally bit through my fucking tongue because I couldn't fucking take it anymore. All right? Yeah. Oh, this is just the tip of the fucking iceberg. Wait. It's going to go worse. The whole fucking month is going to be like this. Just fucking love October. Okay, kids, it's a special treat. I mentioned that I had the best idea for a Halloween costume this year. So it came in I ordered it. It came in the mail this week. So I'm just going to give you a little fucking sneak peek. Okay, when it gets closer to Halloween, I'm going to do the whole full reveal. But just to give you a little incentive, as if you needed one to keep tuning in to the Friday wrap-up, just as a little incentive, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. You guys remember Rocky IV, right? when Stallone fought Ivan Drago. Well, this is kind of a little sneak peek as to part of my costume. Take a look at this, huh? Huh? No, this is not my normal boxing trunks. And although I did have trunks like this, but if you take a look at the fucking center edition, okay, there's more to this costume than just the shorts, okay? But to be revealed later on. Okay, kids, politics, black is the new orange, racist dinosaurs, cover your fart blasters, kids. This one's gonna be fucking rough. All right, here we go. Okay, on the persecution of Trump. Okay, Jesus Christ, where do I begin? So they still have not cracked the iPhones of both the Trump's assassins, but the last one, this Ryan Ruth, apparently he had a manifesto. So before he tried to execute his assassination of Trump, he sent a black trunk to some unnamed individual, which they've recovered, by the way. They haven't released the name of the other person. But in it was a manifesto that said, if I'm unsuccessful with my assassination attempt on Trump, then there's a bounty of $150,000 on whoever finishes the job. Now, this is a man who's fucking mentally irregular, has $68 to his name. Where's the $150,000 coming from? Well, let's assume that might be bullshit. Although I don't think it is. I think it's backed by the government of Iran, but I'll get to that later on. So, normally, like they have a manifesto on the first assassin they didn't release. This one, they made it a point to release it. Now, here's why I feel like they did that. And I'm not the only one who thinks this, by the way. This was pointed out on Fox News, Newsmax, all the fucking normal news channels. If they put this out there, it's a likelihood that some other fucking psychopath is going to go, $150,000? Let me go take out Trump. So, after all of this, now they finally were able to establish a motive. Like, you needed this manifesto to do that shit. So they charged this guy with attempted fucking assassination of a former president. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This isn't going to be the last fucking time. Iran is trying to kill him. Okay? They put it out there. They want him dead. Now, here's my theory. Okay? Because if Trump gets assassinated, and I'm not saying he should. We all know I'm a huge fan of Trump, obviously. So, but it would accomplish the means to two ends. The Democrats wouldn't have anybody to worry about, and Iran satisfies their fucking bloodlust. The Biden administration is the administration that gave Iran back billions of dollars. So I wouldn't be shocked if there's some unofficial op going on where, they basically are aiding a foreign government or maybe just sanctioning a foreign government or maybe looking the other fucking way and go like, yeah, you want to kill them? It's not our business, type of thing. Maybe, there's been information exchange between the Biden administration and Iran. So I would not be surprised if this was an unofficial op. They're so fucking desperate to get rid of this guy. And, every fucking time I hear these liberal fucks go, Trump's a racist and he's this and he's that. I'm like, here's how I diffuse this. You want to diffuse something like that logically? Here's what you do. When you hear this bullshit, you ask, where are you hearing this? Oh, it's on the news. Oh, the news, huh? Like CNBC, CNN, all these news outlets that have been proven. It's been proven that they lied to you. They lied to you about the Russia hoax. They lied to you about the Biden laptop. All the bullshit Trump stories have been debunked. So here, these networks that have been proven liars, okay, are telling you Trump is this and Trump is that. So the liars are calling Trump a liar. And you believe this shit. It's been proven. It's documented. You look it up. You know what I mean? Like, here, again, the Russia hoax, the Biden laptop, like CNN, CNBC. They all swore on a fucking stack of Bibles, this is the truth. And then a couple of years later, they go, And these are the same people you're getting the information from? You can't be this fucking stupid. You cannot be this stupid. And if you are, there's a solution for this problem. Go stand on Hempstead Turnpike, or Sunrise Highway, or Queens Boulevard, or Flatbush Avenue, or whatever the fuck. Wait for a bus. As soon as the bus starts coming, dive in front of it. Okay, do us all a fucking favor. You cannot be this fucking stupid. This is where you're getting your information from? So the bullshitters are telling you that the one person who everyone's trying to kill or lock up is full of shit. Let me tell you something, okay? In case you haven't figured it out all on your own. When all the bullshitters are pointing their finger at one person and going, he's full of shit, you know they're lying to you, okay? Because here's how you know. If they weren't, they'd let the guy hang himself. Instead, they're either trying to lock him up or kill him, because those are the only two ways you're going to shut somebody up. You either put them underneath the jail or you fucking eliminate them. They haven't been able to fucking successfully put them away. So they went for the next best thing. Okay? You cannot tell me that this is not a coincidence. One assassination attempt, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Two, within a couple of months, they were either trying to lock them up. So the one person that supposedly is a threat to democracy. Meanwhile, the other side they appointed a Democrat appointee without an election, vis-a-vis Kamala Harris, right? They didn't have a primary election. Everything they've done so far is been to usurp democracy. And I got more examples for you. Wait, just suspect. Okay, but the same people, the same group that's saying Trump is a threat to democracy, have basically bastardized the whole idea of democracy, but they say he's the problem. And the only solution to this problem is to either jail him or kill him. But meanwhile, you got Biden, who took the top secret documents from the Capitol, stored them in his garage. Even before he was even president, he was a senator, a VP. Couldn't do that. And they said, yeah, he did it, but, he's too fucking feeble-minded to stand trial, but yet he's still running the country. They made him step down. They appointed a new fucking Democratic nominee without a primary. Unheard of. So they've usurped every fucking form of democratic democracy you could practice. Yet they say the one person who's actually fighting for Americans, who, stood in the face of 2 assassination attempts, knows there's an attempt on his life, keeps campaigning. He's the problem? Really? The one person that has a fucking laid out plan to get the country back on track versus some idiot who's giggling like a fucking Mama Luke, okay? He's the problem? You see what I'm saying? That's like today, yesterday, where I'm in a room full of 200 people and I'm the only fucking lucid one there. Okay? That's the same fucking scenario. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Open your eyes, people. And if you still can't see the forest through the fucking trees, wait on the side of the road for a bus to come and dive in front of it. Do us all a favor. Okay? Please. Less traffic is always a nice thing. All right, kids. Also, Trump is killing the fucking polls this week. Killing them. So finally, everything is starting to click. So Kamala, now, the reason they made fucking Joe go away is because he was polling a lot lower than fucking Trump, especially after the debate. He was polling lower than Trump before the debate. The debate fucking sank him. and I've said this on a previous episode, the reason why Biden was polling so low was because his fucking brain was oatmeal. And constituents were afraid that he gets back into office, he ain't going to be able to serve out his full term, and then Kamala Harris will by default become the president, and that's why he was polling so low. So to make her the fucking Democratic nominee, I said it's counterintuitive. Well, finally, the world is starting to catch up to the stupidity. So Biden was polling a lot lower than Trump. But Kamala is polling a lot lower than Biden versus Trump. For the same fucking reason. Okay, the only reason that Biden made it through 4 years is because they went, well, it could be worse. It could be this giggling fucking idiot that's in the corner clapping like a Mama Luke, okay? And that's why everybody went, okay, Joe. You know, now you take this fucking Momo and you put her out in front after the fucking honeymoon phase is over. People going, wow, she's really a fucking mope. She don't know shit. She's lying to both sides of her, clapping. Unless someone's talking in her ear, or she's reciting the same fucking bullet points over and over again. This bitch can't think. Okay? And it's not a knock against women. I'm not anti-feminist. I'm not racist. I hate everyone fucking equally. Listen, you find a woman who's smart enough to be president, go ahead. There's plenty of them out there. Okay? You could have ran Tulsi Gabbard. There's a lot of women out there that are fucking light years smarter than her that would be more than qualified to be president. It's just not this fucking retard. Sorry. Okay? Sorry. It is what it is. And the numbers are showing it. So not only is she polling lower than Trump, but she's polling lower than Biden versus Trump. And the fucking left is losing its ever-loving fucking mind over this whole thing. And I fucking love it. Finally, I said it weeks ago. I'm like, how is this even a thing? Finally, somebody's paying attention. That's all I want. There you go. Okay, kids, on another Biden blunder. Well, you know what? We didn't forget about old Joe. So Biden forgot that he was supposed to introduce the Indian Prime Minister. So he was given a summit. I think it was in Delaware. I can't be sure where exactly it was. And he was supposed to introduce the Prime Minister of India, and he completely forgot who the fuck was there, got angry, and yells, "Who's next?" This poor little Indian guy had to come up and tap him on the shoulder and go, "Oh, me," you know. So, yeah, so there was that. It turns out that Dr. Jill Biden is running the cabinet meetings. Joe hasn't run a fucking cabinet meeting in months. So apparently Dr. Jill, the first lady, is running the cabinet meetings. Now, here's my issue with this. And again, you know, the people that are always screaming that Trump is going to wreck democracy are also raping democracy in the fucking ass. So the first lady, who is not an elected official, all the first lady has to do is suck the right dick. That's it. That's your only qualification for that fucking job. It's an honorary appointment, okay? You suck the dick of the person who became fucking president, ipso facto, you'll become the first lady. It's not a political title. It's an honorary fucking title. You don't have anything to do with the fucking running of the country. Okay? These fucking Democrat bitches just think, well, I just sucked the right dick, so I should have to. Like, this started with Hillary Clinton, okay? And I don't even think she swallowed. I don't even think the fucking tip of Bill Clinton's cock hit the back of her fucking tonsil. Like, she was probably like a little, oh, okay, I want a vagina now, right? So, like, she was the one who started this shit. And it's only the Democrat fucking first ladies that have to be involved and shit, okay? So now Jill Biden, an unelected official, is running official cabinet meetings for the country. I'll let that marinate for a second. Does nobody see a problem with that? This is that's like me just suddenly showing up in Washington, D.C. and go, okay, fuckers, I'm running the fucking meeting, which would probably be a much better meeting. More things would get accomplished, I can promise you that. But she's running the meeting because Joe can't. So, it begs the question, if he's unfit to run for re-election, how is he fit to run the country? It's all a puppet show. That's it. It's all a fucking... And whenever you put this fucking senile old bastard out in front, he's an epic disaster. Now, I was watching Gutfeld, Wednesday night, and it had Jillian Michaels on it, who's a stone cold fucking liberal. She even said, she goes, my whole life I've been a liberal Democrat. And she said, this year I can't be, because it just makes no sense. She goes, at what point did Joe Biden become Jesus? Think about this for a second. Everything they've accused Trump of supposedly doing, Biden has actually done. Biden was the biggest racist on Capitol Hill. Okay? He wanted to segregate schools. He wanted to institute a crime bill that just basically locks people up for being black. Okay? This is the same guy that eulogized multiple KKK members. He was against same-sex marriages. The same guy is going, oh, yeah, you want to cut your dick off and be a woman? It's okay. You can do that when you're 5 years old. It's fine. That's this guy. She's like, when did Joe Biden become Jesus? She goes, he ran for president, or he tried to run for president 4 or 5 times, and each time he didn't make it off the fucking, he didn't even make it off the mat.
Awesome. Like getting a new iPhone again and again. I just got the new iPhone.
And shit, this carpet-licking broad is right. So, this is the shit that... So if he's not fit to run for president, how is he running the country? Is he really running the country? Can't be if Dr. Jill is running cabinet meetings. That's all I'm saying. Biden was in New York City Wednesday. He was on The View. Again... just a waste of fucking... why is this show even on? And even fucking... that disheveled fucking degenerate looking broad Whoopi Goldberg saying, oh, you were my ride or die. Were? Past tense? Huh? Okay. You were my ride. She didn't like how everything went down. Yeah, okay. And Biden said he thinks he could still beat Trump. He's, I could beat him. Trump's a loser. This guy couldn't get a fucking sentence out of his mouth. Again, fuck the debate. Debates don't decide elections. Win, lose, doesn't matter. Biden wasn't going to beat Trump just based on Biden's record. In 4 years, he absolutely destroyed the country. He did something remarkable. Something that nobody has done since the Carter administration. He made Jimmy Carter, the worst president we had, look like a fucking doctor. Okay? He actually is worse than Jimmy Carter, and nobody has ever been able to fucking do that since the 70s. That's a pretty impressive feat if, you're measuring absolute fucking disaster or failure. So, there's that. So he thinks he could beat Trump. After he was addressing a crowd of mouth-breathing fucking droolers, right after this interview on the View, he's addressing a crowd of these fucking curtain-licking fucking retarded motherfuckers at the Intercontinental Barclay Hotel, which is like a fucking 5-minute walk from the Chrysler Building, and he forgot he was in New York City. You just walked past the goddamn Chrysler Building, and he had no idea where he was. So he goes, welcome to Washington, D.C. Are you fucking kidding me? And then he introduced that little fucking midget schmutzy Ukrainian fuck Zelensky. This time he didn't call him Putin, though. Somebody, again, teleprompter, because the president of the Ukraine. So this little fucking 4-foot fucking retard He was flown in on our fucking taxpaying dollars so he could beg Congress for more fucking money. Okay? You think he'd put on a suit and tie? No, he shows up in his little green sweatsuit, his little fucking Kermit the Frog fucking piece of shit. Okay? Yeah. And Biden didn't know what planet he was on, let alone what city. Yeah, he was gonna beat Trump, sure. He never fucking beat Trump. But we won't go there. That's a story for another day. All right, kids, on Cackling Kamala's Crazy Corner. So, Kamala got a big endorsement this week from the IRS. The IRS endorsed Kamala Harris. Ooh, be still my fucking beating heart. The fucking tax collectors, the people that nobody on the fucking planet likes, Republican or Democrat, okay, endorsed Kamala. Because, the 81,000 fucking additional IRS agents that were added during the fucking Green New Deal. Yeah, of course they're going to endorse Kamala because they want to keep their fucking jobs. Yeah, that's an endorsement you want to publicize. The people that want to fucking run you through the goddamn mill are voting for this broad. So, here's my problem, okay? Conservative Republican voters, we can think. We know where we're going. That's not an issue. It's the other half. It's these people that just vote liberal, Democrat, because their brains don't work. This is where I have a problem, because now you have an organization whose sole purpose in life is to make your life miserable. You understand, you put this fucking hooer in office. The IRS is carte blanche. Everybody's getting fucking audited. Okay, and bad things are gonna happen. Just not saying people deliberately fuck with their tax returns, but yeah, maybe you take an extra write-off here and there. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. You're middle class, you're not a gajillionaire, you gotta make your fucking ends meet. I get it. Listen, I don't begrudge anybody. Listen, if you can get away with, paying a little less tax over here and a little less tax over there, go ahead. Because you know what they do with our money anyway? They fucking just give it away to fucking mongoloids. Okay? They're putting it in migrants' pockets. They're giving it to non-profit organizations who are fucking mishandling the fucking money. Okay? Social service programs that get government grants and then mishandle the fucking money. That if the Attorney General really wanted to prosecute people, go after them. They would have a fucking field day. I'll digress. But still, these are the same people now that are going to be coming after you, not the actual people that are committing real crimes. You know what I mean? So you take an extra write-off here and there. Doesn't make you a hardened criminal. If you can shave a few $100 off your fucking tax returns, good for you. Go after the real criminals and recoup the money. But yeah, these are the people that are fucking voting for Kamala Harris. Yeah, that's a ringing endorsement right there. So lead with that. That should do you real good. Okay? So Kamala, who hasn't given a real fucking interview since she's been nominated, or I should say queened the fucking Democratic primary, finally did a Q&A with Oprah Winfrey. Yeah, real hardcore conservative right there. So I guess they figured because it was Oprah, she was safe. She didn't have a speech prepared. She didn't have her special earrings that, feed information into her head. They let this butterfly fly. So Oprah gave her a softball question, and the fucking answer that she gave, she's like, we're proud people. We're proud people. Like she'll come up with a thought and then repeat it as if she's convincing herself that it's a lucid thought. Meanwhile, she sounds like a fucking momo, and she's always doing this with the hands, and that's how you know. That's a tell. I'm gonna tell you something right now. As a poker player, as a professional street guy, when you see people constantly repeating their hand gestures, okay, Like this is her. Like this is her security blanket. Like this is her thing. Like same with like Biden with here's the deal. You know, that's how you know she's full of shit. All right, that right then and there. So she launched into this fucking word salad of an answer. Had nothing to do with the softball question that Oprah asked her. Didn't even come close to broaching the topic. Just went on this fucking wild tangent, which still made no sense. And if you watch this interview, Oprah's looking at her with this face. And it's been mentioned on many, many fucking news sites. Not even conservative ones, like CNN and NBC have even said, like, Oprah has this look on her face like, what the fuck are you talking about, woman? Shut up. Okay? Seriously. And like I said, Kamala's numbers are a fucking lot lower than Biden. So, there you go. Kids on Black and White, I got a note this week because I was away the other day. And I got a note when I came back Thursday. Pops, he was away for the weekend. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Oh, hey, baby. Oh, is this you and me, baby? Well, I guess so, yeah. What you want to do? You want to you want to make out in front of the cameras to show people how it's done right? No, not interested in that at all. Well, why not, baby? Because Big Mama know how to kiss. That's quite all right. We could leave that as, ooh, baby, you touched my hand. Well, I ain't gonna wash that shit at all. It's fucking fantastic. Have you spoken to Pops? Have you seen that motherfucker? He left. He went on. I think he went to Atlantic City. He said he gonna try to play some of the machines, the slots and shit. Just see if he can win some money. Oh well, he just said he was going away for the rest of the week, so I didn't bother to prepare a black and white thing. Well, baby, we could do our own black and white shit. You see, baby, you white, I'm black. We could make a little flare over Big Mama. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to cut Pops out of the black and white segment. You know how emotional he gets. That's right, I'm motherfucking crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? You good man. You lie to your friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, thank you, Big Mama. I appreciate that. You want Big Mama nipples? What? Big Mama's nipples. You know what I'm saying? You like Hershey Kisses, baby? No, you know what? I'm cutting back on chocolate. I'm just trying to keep my sugar levels low. Baby, you need some specials or some brown sugar and shit. You know what? I'm gonna get ready for you. You come find Big Mama when you want some sugar, baby, okay? Huh? Okay, sure. Oh, okay, all right. Don't start getting excited, okay? Look at all fine shit. You know what? I really hope Pops makes it back safe so I don't have to go through this shit again. All right, kids, get your tickets. I'm about to hop on to that maniacal, magical, expressive mayhem and fuckery. The crazy train's about to leave the station. Hold bud! Woo-hoo! First stop and only stop this week, you guessed it, New York City. I said this was going to happen. I've been saying it for fucking months. With all the bullshit that's been going on in the New York City mayoral administration, you got people getting investigated, resigning left and right, and finally, I told you this was going to happen. Finally it fucking happened. May motherfucker got indicted on federal corruption charges. Okay? They fucking indicted him on bribery, wire fraud, and apparently he was trying to solicit a foreign country for campaign donations. Apparently this motherfucker's got some kind of tie with Turkey, of all countries. Spent to Turkey millions of times. So he's got this fucking tie with Turkey. So the feds finally indicted him. Matter of fact, they raided Gracie Mansion Thursday. This is the only fucking mayor currently in office to be indicted on federal corruption charges. This makes me so fucking happy you have no idea. I told you this was gonna happen. You follow the fucking money. This guy is a scumbag from the word go. You know how I knew? When he wanted his fucking salary in cryptocurrency. Okay? Because this guy was getting fucking bribed from every fucking angle. And he was using his lieutenants to do the fucking dirty work. Listen, okay, this isn't a new concept. Italians invented this shit. We also perfected it. Like, we don't get locked up for this shit, okay? These fucking donkeys do. That's just how this goes. So, and he even preempted the statement he gave a public address like, if I should get indicted, then it's bullshit, it's racist, These are the same motherfuckers that, were praising the New York City judicial system when they tried to indict and fucking jail Trump on bullshit non-criminal issues. Okay, now they're crying foul. See how that door swings both ways? And then, oh God almighty, AOC said that he should fucking resign for the good of the city. God help me. I can't believe I'm going to say what I'm about to say, but I actually have to agree with fucking AOC. I know 5 of you just died right now, okay? Yeah, when this googly-eyed mouth breather starts fucking making sense, we got problems. Same when I'm the only fucking lucid individual in a room full of 200 people, we got fucking problems. I called it out. I called it last week, the week before. When I got to agree with fucking AOC, things are bad. I'm just saying, okay? I guess too much chocolate isn't a good thing, huh, Eric? Okay. Now, who the fuck is going to run the city? So this guy's under indictment. The feds are not going to indict a sitting mayor unless they got some fucking stone cold evidence. This guy's going away. He is not going to fucking make re-election. I don't even think he'll be able to finish out his term. So my question becomes, who the fuck is going to run the city? All of his deputy mayors are under investigation too, or they resigned, or they're all going to get indicted. Who's going to run the city? It's either going to be me or former Governor Nostrils. I know Nostrils is vying to make a run at the Democratic primary for mayor of New York City, which I think is a step down. I think he should wait and run for governor again. That's just me. I don't think he'd make a bad mayor. I know everybody just fucking died again. Okay? I really don't. And of all the Democrats in the world, I don't like the guy, but I don't dislike him as much as I dislike everybody else. He's got some redeeming qualities. He's not completely lost. Okay? Yeah, I know he's a douchebag. He's a fucking lawyer. He likes to play tune in Tokyo, but he's still Italian. And he still has some lucid notions. Because he's relegated to Manhattan, I don't think he caused too much fucking turmoil, but I think he'd be a better mayor than fucking Mayor Motherfucker. Mayor Nostrils would be better than Mayor Motherfucker and Kermit Hands. But I think at this point that New York City should be looking in a different direction, because the last Democratic mayors that we had were just absolute disasters. I don't think Cuomo is going to be any worse, but I don't think he's going to be any better. I think the better alternative would be me. Okay? Yeah, I could take a couple days out of the week and run Manhattan. It ain't going to be that difficult. I can do it. So between me or fucking Governor Nostrils, take your pick. We're both native New Yorkers, and I wouldn't have a problem with putting, Governor Nostrils on an advisory board, just for fucking shits and giggles, because I don't really need anybody's advice, but I think it would be fun. Yeah. Another fun fact is Mayor Motherfucker gave the key to the city to Diddy, and now both of them were indicted within a week of each other in the same fucking month. I wonder why. All right, kids, your sports update. MLB. So Yankees play the Pirates tonight at 7:05. Fun fact, the Yankees, I misspoke last week when I said the Yankees clinched the division. They didn't. They clinched a wild card spot. However, last night, when they were playing the Orioles, because they fucking annihilated them, they actually ended up clinching the division, so they don't have to play the wild card. But again, I wouldn't get my fucking hopes up. This team is not getting to the World Series. Just telling you right now, because they still got a fucking retard running the goddamn team. However, my boy Aaron Judge hit his, I think it was his 57th home run in a couple games. Whatever, he passed Ken Griffey Jr.'s record in the MLB. So Judgy's doing pretty fucking well, even though the Yankees are not going to win a World Series championship. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So Yankees and Pirates tonight at 7:05. Mets and Brewers tonight at 8:10. Phillies clinched their division title last week, I think, or the other night, whatever it was. So there you go. Mets still have to play the wild card out. The Phillies play the Nationals tonight at 6:45. NFL. I gotta take a deep breath for this. Okay, so the fucking New York Giants. I said they were gonna win 4 games this year. I could be wrong. I think they won their one and only game on Sunday. They played the Cleveland Browns. I mean, just before I even launch into this diatribe, you and me could beat the Browns. The Browns are a fucking horrible fucking team. They've always been a horrible fucking... They're so bad that they were named after... They couldn't even name the team after like a good mascot. They've named it after a color. And they didn't even pick a good color. Brown. Brown is the same color as shit. Okay, that's the fucking color you name your team after? At least like Syracuse, the orange. It's nice. It's bright. It's a fun team. At least they can play basketball. They can't play football, but they can play basketball. Brown? You pick brown? Pick a better fucking color than brown. Okay, so right then and there, they're doomed to fail. So the Giants played the Browns last Sunday. They should have fucking mopped the field with this team. Yeah, they won. I get it. It should have been a great game. Instead, it was a pretty good game. I was stressed out unnecessarily in a lot of parts of this game. They got their fucking... They came out good in the first quarter. They got their asses kicked in the second. The third and fourth... It was too much back and forth, drop passes, just stupid fucking plays. The Giants won this game not because they were good. The Giants won this game because the Browns sucked a little bit more than they did. So, it wasn't a great game. It was a pretty good game. Pretty good in the sense they actually won one. Last night, they played the fucking Cowboys. As bad as the fucking Cowboys are this year, both of these teams going into this game were both 1-2. Okay? Just to paint this fucking picture for you. Dak Prescott is not impressing anybody right now. But Dak is still a fucking better quarterback than Jones. The Giants have 3 major fucking problems. Okay? Their quarterback is garbage. I think I figured out what Daniel Jones' problem is. He's cross-eyed, see? If you look, when the camera pans up to him, he always looks like this, which explains a lot. His fucking throws are always about 10 to 15 degrees off of the fucking mark. The kid's fucking cockeyed. So that quarterback is fucking cockeyed, okay? He can't see, he can't throw, he can't call a fucking audible. Only thing this kid can do is run into a tackle. Okay? So the quarterback is fucked. That's problem number 1. They may have 4 problems. Problem number 2, the defense is fucking ridiculous. They don't tackle. I've never seen a football team that doesn't tackle. I've seen high school field hockey games, high school girls field hockey games that were more fucking aggressive than what I'm watching when the Giants play. These cocksuckers don't fucking tackle. When I played football, all I wanted to do was hit people and hear the crunching of bones. Okay? Like when I had to run, I was pissed. But when I got to fucking actually hit people, I would fucking hit them low, stand up, they'd roll over my back. I'd mow through a fucking offensive line like the clap at a fucking orgy. These motherfuckers don't hit. I used to hit the fucking sled and push it 20, 30 fucking yards without even breathing heavy. Just myself. These cocksuckers can't knock down a fucking single guy. Then forget about protecting the quarterback. The offensive line, I think they missed the memo as to where they're supposed to catch the football. Like when the quarterback throws you the ball, you grab it, you pull it in tight, you hold it. You don't go, and then drop it on the fucking floor like a mongoloid. There are Down syndrome people that can catch a football and return it for a fucking touchdown better than these professional players. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here. Okay? Like, holy shit. Stevie Wonder can can pull a pass out of the sky and return it for a fucking touchdown. What the fuck am I looking at? Holy shit. The Cowboys sucked. The Giants sucked even more. I think I might be wrong with my prediction when I said 4 games. I think it's going to be... it's probably just going to be the 1 game. I'm going to bring it down to 2. I don't know who the other fucking team that's worse than the Giants are that they're going to play. Maybe they play... I can't even say the Jets. The Jets actually have a quarterback. And the 4th problem the Giants have, once again, I mentioned this, is Dable. This fucking guy. The minute this cocksucker got skinny, that's it. The fucking game's over. When he was fat, he was a completely different coach. He was ballsy. He was aggressive. You know why? Because he was fat and happy. He wasn't hungry. He was just full. Okay, he could think straight. He was clear-headed. Now this fucking guy's got a Ozempic face and he's hangry all the time. He's hungry. He hasn't eaten in a week. So he can't fucking think straight. He doesn't have the carbs in him that are firing the proper fucking neutrons into his brain. Okay? The guy cannot figure out what's happening. Like here, last Sunday, he was running good plays and then he stopped and then the Browns started fucking the Giants up and down the goddamn field. Like, if you're running a good play and it's working, you keep running that fucking play until the other team figures out what the play is. Dable didn't even give him the chance. He fucked his own play. This is my point. Dable's not going to make it past this fucking season if he doesn't eat a fucking cheesesteak and figure out what the fuck he's doing. Okay? Somebody needs to bring him down a fucking turnpike. Go down to South Street in Philly, park in front of fucking gyms, and just start shoving cheesesteaks into this cocksucker's face until his pants explode, okay? Then, all of a sudden, his football brain will come back, okay? Or take him to Primo's and then have a fucking sandwich the size of my fucking arm, all right? Seriously, do something with him, please. Holy shit. Anyway. Jets and Broncos Sunday at 1 o'clock. Bills and Ravens Sunday at 8:20. And the Saints and Falcons Sunday at 1 o'clock. Thank God for fucking New Orleans. I mean, otherwise I'd have nothing to watch on Sunday. Football is just an epic disappointment. I think I'm going to have to switch out all my fucking Giants swag for fucking Saints swag. It's really getting that bad. It's embarrassing to be a fucking Giants fan. Like, I walked into the bar the other night. I know they were going to lose. They were playing the Cowboys, so I had to show up. I wore my fucking Giants jersey. I was wearing the Giants swag. It's embarrassing walking out after the fucking Giants just look like a bunch of fucking retards. But It's such his life. Well, on a good note, NHL preseason hockey has fucking finally started. Thank God. You know, baseball's ending. I think this is Monday, I think, is the last regular season game. Not that it means anything. But that also means hockey season is just right around the corner. Preseason hockey has started. Actually, the one highlight so Thursday, I got home from fucking Connecticut. I was tired and I was hungry, and it was Thursday night football, and I knew the Giants were playing. So I took a shower, got dressed, I went up the block to the bar because I also knew the Rangers were playing and the Yankees were playing. I mean, so where are you gonna watch this shit? You go to a bar. So it was like normally when I go to the bar, I sit at the bar. I'm a bar guy. Bar was a little crowded, so I grabbed the high top, and I think I might like this better. And I'll tell you why, because I was like sequestered in the corner. I had 3 televisions all to myself. Take a look at this. So I had like the Yankees on one TV, I had the Rangers on another TV, and I had the Giants on another TV. Like I had all 3 of my teams just lined up perfectly for me. And for like the first 5 minutes of me watching, they were all up. Like the Giants had a field goal on the fucking board. The Rangers were up, they won. The Yankees were up, they won. The Giants, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, like the Meatloaf song. But anyway, I'm sitting back. I'm in the corner. I had an armrest. I had my feet up. I had a drink in front of me. And I'm watching all 3 games at once. And I'm like, this is nice. And because I was in the corner, you know, like my back was covered by a wall. You couldn't sneak up on me. I could see who's coming through the door. I could see who's coming around the corner. And more importantly, there was nobody next to me just yammering in my fucking ear while I'm just trying to have my dinner, watch a fucking game, have a drink or 2, and be just nice and quiet. So I think this might be my fucking thing. You know, when I come in now, from now on, I think I might just grab a fucking high top. The bartenders are going to have to walk over to me. It's all right, I tip, okay. You know, but yeah, I think this might be my new thing. But like, yeah, sports nirvana for like about 5 minutes. And all 3 of my, and I can't remember the last time this happened. All 3 of my teams at the same night, at the same time, and all of them were up. You know, it was nice while it lasted for like the 3 minutes until the Giants forgot how to play football. So there you go. All right, kids, on Tommy's Pump and Grub review. Sure, like I said, I was in Connecticut. I had to try a new spot. Now, every time I go up to this particular part of Connecticut, I always stay at the same place, the Farmington Inn, which this time I was not dazzled by. For some odd reason, and I don't know how this is possible, but my room didn't have cold water. Like when you turn the cold water, you know, knob on the sink, it came out hot. When I turned the hot water on, it still came out hot. I went in the bathroom, I turned the fucking cold water on in the shower, it came out hot. I turned the hot water on, it came out hot. So my shower that morning was a little interesting. I looked like a lobster when I came out. I was sweating for like fucking 20 minutes. So I wasn't dazzled. But the reason I like to stay there, because it's close to where I need to be. It's a nice hotel, otherwise. It's like quaint. It's kind of like a glorified bed and breakfast. But like around it, there's like nice restaurants. Right next door, connected to the hotel's an Italian restaurant called Piccolo's. And that's usually where I go. But I says, you know what? I don't fuck Italian food tonight. And then across the street, there's a shopping center, and there's a little like bar and grill in there called Fork and Fire, and it gets a lot of good reviews. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna try that place tonight. So you know, like by the time I got to Connecticut last night, I had a long day. And by the time I drove, I was working all fucking day. I left straight from work. I drove out to Connecticut. I got there by 8 o'clock. I checked into my room and shit. So I just wanted something, you know, good. I was starving because I hadn't eaten all day. I just wanted something quick, satisfying. And I just wanted to go home, go back to my room. I had to do some work and go to bed because I had an early date on Thursday. So I go check out this Fork of Fire. It's chef owned. not bad to this bait. So I'm looking at the menu, and lately I've been on this like black and blue burger kick, like burger, blue cheese, bacon type of thing. So they had this burger on the menu. It was bacon, blue cheese, pickled onion, and like some kind of aioli on it. Like I think it was like a chipotle aioli, whatever the fuck it was, on a nice brioche. I'm like, oh, sounds nice. Comes with truffle fries. Oh, fancy. I'm in Connecticut, why not? So that's what I ordered. Now, as you can see, it looks nice. They're presented beautiful, right? They give you a fucking mess of fries. Now, the fries were nice and I don't think these were hand cut. I think it had that coating on it that makes them a little extra crispy. I always order my French fries well done. I wasn't getting truffle fries when I've been truffle fry. When you put truffle oil on something, it gives it a nice earthy kind of a taste. It's a distinctive taste that comes with truffles. I know how truffles are grown. I'm not going to go down that road because it's a little revolting. But I was getting more salt and vinegar, which I like salt and vinegar. Potato chips, my favorite, actually. So just call them salt and vinegar fries. Like, why lie to people? Like, these were not truffle fries. I was getting like a salt and vinegar kind of flavor from it. Faint, but still there. All right, whatever. I bite into the burger. I always order my burgers medium rare. My steaks I want still moving, but I don't necessarily trust chopped meat in like foreign places unless I'm grinding it and making my own burgers. So I always order medium rare. This thing came out like a motherfucking hockey puck. Now I'll say this about the burger: presented well, look good. The pickled onions, the combination worked. The bacon, the blue cheese, the chipotle aioli, the pickled red onions, that all played nicely. It would have been great if the burger was actually a fucking medium rare. It was a hockey puck. Now, ordinarily, I would have thrown this thing against the wall and sent it back. But like I said, it was late. I was tired. I was just hungry at that point. I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to get something into my stomach and go back to my room and go to bed. So, I don't know if maybe the cook was just fucking a little disheveled in the head. If the waitress doesn't understand simple fucking English, like the words medium and rare together. I really don't know where the breakdown of communication was. I'm pretty sure I speak in simple fucking English. Where it got lost in translation, I'm not too sure. Now, place overall it wasn't very crowded, but it was a Wednesday. It's not a densely populated part of Connecticut. Excuse me. It's one of those frou-frou areas. But the place has a nice look to it. The bar was nice. They have a very nice whiskey selection. Would I go back there? Maybe. Next time I go to Connecticut, if I forget about this episode, I might try it again. I'd like to think that it's not bad. It got good reviews. I think maybe I was just, I got an off cook or it was an off night, whatever it was. But listen, if you're in the Connecticut area, if you're in the Stonington area, go check it out. Maybe I just got a raw deal. Who knows? It happens. Shit happens. Been in this business long enough. Maybe I give them a second chance. All right, kids, on What the Fuck Is That? We're going to talk about a Niggasaurus. You heard me. So now you're probably going, ooh, Lord, he's got racist. What's he doing? Ooh, he's going crazy. No. This is actually the name of an actual fucking dinosaur. I couldn't believe it when I heard it. So, it came... What do you call a dinosaur with 500 teeth? A Niggasaurus. So this is an actual thing. So there was a dinosaur at one point that had a row of like... I'm not making this shit up, I swear to God. No, it's not an old black man. It's not Pops. This thing had like a platypus fucking mouth and a row of like 500 teeth, and for some reason it was called a Negasaurus. You see, my friend John Cowboy Gazarich just probably lost. He probably just fainted from laughing right now. So yeah, a Negasaurus was a dinosaur with 500. It was not a meat eater. It was a herbivore. It liked herbs. Probably ate a lot of ganja. Probably was high all the time. You know, who knows what happened with this fucking dinosaur? Might have been the first one extinct. We don't know. Okay, but that was the name of it. A Negasaurus. All right, kids on Right or Racist. This fucking show's going a lot longer than it should. Okay. So, AddictionHope.com stated that men who have an addiction to porn are far more likely than porn-addicted women to act out their behaviors in real life, such as having multiple partners, casual sex, affairs, so on and so on. While that's racist, actually, it is porn-addicted women who are far more likely to act upon their addiction. 80% of porn-addicted women frequently go out and get some dick. I would probably venture a guess that these porn-addicted women are also probably unhappily married women or recent divorcees. And yes, they probably go out and get lots of dick because they're hoes, okay? It's easy for a chick to get laid. Not that see, women can pick and choose who they want to fuck. Men typically go with what's available. Low-hanging fruit. I wish I knew where these porn-addicted women lived. I don't know if they live in my neighborhood or not, but I think it might be fun to make new friends. That's all I'm saying. Just kidding. I actually don't even like talking to people. All right, kids, your PSA. You know, now that the summer's wound down and fall is happening, you know, people just haven't gotten the fucking memo. People just do not want to let go of summer, but yet they're like, well, it's fall, it's silly. And here's where the problem happens. And I've noticed this more predominantly with men than women. Like when you see guys, this is the time of year, you see guys walking around, they got their hoodie on, they got jeans on, and motherfucker, God help me, flip-flops. You all know how I am with feet. This is not a secret. You all know how I am with men who are walking around showing their feet. Also not a secret. You're on the beach, perfectly acceptable. If it's a Sunday and you're comfortable, you're casual, it's 90 degrees out, you're rocking some basketball shorts and a wife beating and throw your flip-flops on, I'll let that slide. Outside of that, it's unacceptable. If you're wearing fucking jeans with flip-flops, what are you, a fucking hippie? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What kind of message are you sending to the fucking world? That you taking up the fucking ass? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're fucking advertising? I see people that I know that I'm friends with that are normal fucking people ordinarily, and all of a sudden they're walking around with jeans and flip-flops on. What? It's fall, okay? It's like tomorrow's like October. It's the tail end of September. Take your flip-flops and you put them away for the summer. That's it. You do not, here's the rule of thumb. If it's chilly enough that you're wearing a hoodie and pants, then your toes should not be exposed to the elements. Put some socks on and then some shoes. And that's the fucking rule. Okay? Summer's over, kids. I know, I hate to see the summer go myself. But you know what? Memorial Day is right around the corner. Okay, we just got to get through a few months of fucking misery. And then the sun comes back and it's nice. You can put your flip-flops on, your bathing suit, go to the beach, frolic in the fucking sand, wiggle your toes around. I don't give a fuck what you do. But right now, if you're walking around in jeans and flip-flops, you know what you should do next? Kill yourself. because you are not a productive member of society. As a matter of fact, you're just irritating everybody around you. You might as well wear a mask while you're driving around in your car by yourself, okay? You're that fucking person. Anyway, kids, it's been your Friday wrap-up. Stay COVIDless, no mask, don't ask, haters and kiss my ass. And remember, who loves you, babe? That's your Friday wrap-up, and I'll see you when I see you. How's that?